So then, folks, welcome back to AFC Thames with me, DoctorBenjyFM. We have a playoff. Well, it's the semi-final stage, but we play, I think, one leg. In fact, I know it's one leg against Stanford. Win that, and we progress to the next stage. That next stage has already been drawn. We will play Mask. I think if we go to the final here, you can see it there. I think it said Mask. I'm assuming so. Who don't look anywhere near as good as Stanford, who do look quite good. Am I terrified, viewers? Yes, I think it's going to be difficult. They've got some really well-rounded players, not necessarily like superstar players, but they've definitely got a really well-rounded team, a side that we're going to have to be at our absolute best to beat today. It's going to be a battle, a fun battle at that, so let's not waste much more time running through the team for this game then, and see how far our playoff journey can go. It's nerve-wracking. Alright then, gang, we're going to take what I think most of us will all describe as a gamble. We won the last game in dramatic fashion. If you missed yesterday's episode, I endeavour for you to go back and watch it because it was an absolute cracker. It was quite long, but it was an absolute stunner. And of course, it leads into today's episode perfectly, really. We're going to stick with it. We're going to go to the diamond once again. Gio Craig is going to start alongside David Hoey, who is everything in this side. It really, really is. Matsuda. Not Matsuda. Matsuda. There's a silent N that sometimes I pronounce, and I can only apologise. Yeah, that'll convince people. No one will have any idea. Lee and Cousin Radcar are going to be in the centre for this one. Chingoka. Been doing it all season. Don't know, just adding random ends in there. Don't know why. Michael Enemy is in goal. Emery, is it? I've got new glasses, so maybe it was the old glasses. Clark Holmes new, and Hannah will be at the back as well. Look, this is one of those games that I'm not sure I'm expected to win, because I genuinely think, as I say, they are a decent side. Their league campaign has been not that dissimilar to ours, really. They won their quarter-final against Bedworth 3-0. That was a cruise for them. If you take a look at their league table here, you can see that third position, very similar to us, and only 8 games lost all season. That's not too bad. 38 games played, 66 points. Let's just check it on ours. So it was 38 and 66 for them. It is 38 and 65 for us. So yeah, so similar, but of course playing in different divisions. So who knows how strong theirs is compared to ours. It's hard to know this early on in the save. So here we go. Game time. We've got to try and get past this stage to get to the next, and I don't know. Now the weird thing is, I think that if we are to win this one, then I genuinely think we'll win the final. But this is the tougher one for my money. I really think this is going to be the challenge. All right, then there's their side. Harry Lim plays for them. Cameron Johnson, Kevin Hayes. I'll look through some of their players. You saw me do it again a moment ago. They're decent. Don't get me wrong, though. So are we. We've got some players of real quality. Harry Lee coming in there is going to be solid too, as we're playing as the home side. Maybe it's a neutral venue. You can see the boys there lining up. They're excited, I hope. I think I am too, as they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Boring. They must win every single game. Going back to the diamond for the playoffs. Blimey. I don't know if this is smart or not, really, but this is the life we lead now, viewers. As the games get underway, then we're wearing our alternate kit, which may one day be available, as Matsuda plays the ball into the centre. It's headed clear. We're going to get on that. We're not. Lim's going to be there first. I might have to start working on these defensive set pieces, because we allow this to happen all too regularly, relying on Michael Emery to make saves like that. But yeah, we don't really want to be in that position all too often. It's a very, very close affair so far. Chingoka has got himself it sounds like he's not my player, doesn't it? Chingoka has got a very early yellow card as the ball's flicked all the way through to Michael Emery. Now we know, we've talked about Michael Emery's distribution all season. What will he do? Will he go short, roll it out? He's gone long towards, is that David Hoey? Flicks it on to Matsuda. Suda, I can't help it, viewers, who plays the ball back forward to Hoey. This is great, really good chance for us. 5 players to aim for, 3 or 4 players. Gio Craig's there! Gio Craig scores! He's just signed for us, the boy. 21 minutes gone. Now, I couldn't work out how many players are in the box, viewers, but we take a 1-0 lead. It's Thames 1, Stanford 0. Come on! Really great pass there. Just puts it in an area, makes them defend. I think that's the important thing at these lower levels, is to make opposition teams defend opportunities. Craig there gets on it. Like, I've noticed the poor form we have is when we just don't create anything. It's not like we're missing chances. We're just not creating anything to miss, which is the biggest problem. But when you make teams defend at this level, they will make mistakes and you will score goals. Definitely something I'm going to take into next season, working on chance creation, making sure that we're doing that plenty as Lim. No matter if we're in this division or not, it should be said, as the ball finds Lee, who's a cultured player in the middle there, finds Gio Craig, finds David Hoey, and this could be a brilliant start for us. 34 minutes gone. I realised the match stats are still there. Oh, David Hoey bangs it in. 31 minutes gone. I removed the league table for now, whatever it was. What is that? I can't remember what it was now. That's stats for now, as that is powered in. Gio Craig, great first touch, perfectly timed pass. There's David Hoey, just as you want him to be. Strikes the ball cleanly into the back of the net. The keeper's nowhere, viewers, and there's people behind the goal. Can you believe it? It's a playoff semi-final. Goodness gracious me, this is something else. Come on. Harrison throws it in, and Holmes boots it clear. That's what you want to see. Gio Craig now. Oh, skips past his man, and now has got a little bit of pace to maybe move into a space which is going to cause even more danger. Gio Craig beats another man. Goes alone. Gio Craig. Oh, it would have been. What a finish that would have been. What a run. Thames 2, Stamford 0 as we get to half time. The Diamonds so far doing the absolute business. The two boys up front scoring goals. And, you don't change anything here, do you? Surely not. We're going well. We're capable of better. I'm going to say I'm very happy. I'm actually not going to say we're capable of better. I don't want to put extra pressure on. I want to keep this rolling, keep this moving. 2-0 to the good. They've got a throw-in. Why am I worried about their throw-in? As the tackle from Cousin Brad Carr is decent, but they do get the ball back. Played in. Holmes with a really good clearance. They do get it back, though. I actually thought we were going to get control of the ball, but not this time. Miles now at right back. Chips the ball forward to Lim, who knocks it down to Bayode. Plays it in. New gets there instead, though. Clears it away. Miles is back to pop it back into the centre on this right hand side. We've got to be careful. Defending well though here at Thames. We're not keeping them. We're not giving them any chances so far to get a real concerted effort on goal. Granville now keeps it, plays it across to the other side. We're beginning to set that we are. Clark's there, plays it forward. Doesn't reach one of our strikers though. McGovern on it now, and can we win the ball back higher up this time? No, it's not to be. They've got a little bit of an overlap as well on this side. That will come from playing the Diamond. Miles with the ball in, clearing away. Lim get there to head on goal, just wide. Blimey, I was very animated there, viewers. I feel like I'm very much living this now. I am the AFC Thames manager, and I am desperate for promotion all of a sudden, because this was the game. Again, I can't really believe the position we're in. 25 minutes to go. I'm not going to change anything right now. I'm going to see how we go. The next goal might be crucial. If we get it, then it might be game over. If they get it, they may well come back into it, and changes might have to be made. Chingoka in the centre might have to come off. But, I mean, if he's playing passes like that, absolutely not, viewers. Hannah, back to Lee now. 3 options in the centre. Goes all the way back, though. It's a terrible pass from Lee. Deary me. Dunbar now forward for them as... on a booking, Chingoka there, really, don't do that to me ever again, don't make any more tackles, I'm about to get him off the pitch, viewers. Back to Holmes, into Cousin Brad Carr, and the way we're keeping it in the Diamond now, really good. Gio Craig's been let free, he's got an option to the left-hand side, can he find him? Gio Craig has been fouled, penalty kick, it looked like just a shocking piece of tackling, really, considering the ball was stationary. Gio Craig wins it, Masuda's going to step up and take it, the 17-year-old loves this, viewers, can he convert? He can down the middle, the fans behind the goal from Stamford look absolutely devastated. The Thames Massive go wild. The supporters club are loving it. Masunda 3-0. Oh, now we're talking. This is what it's all about, viewers. Just chips it down the middle, almost a Panenka penalty. 3-0. Is this job done? Goodness gracious me. Emery with the ball up towards Gio Craig. I mean, I've got to be honest. It looks pretty good from here. They're going to have to start taking more risks. It may give us more options, especially in the wider areas for these two strikers to run into. This partnership of Craig and Hoey is doing everything that I wanted it to do. Lee finds Hoey again, and look, the way we're keeping the ball in this Diamond against a side that I thought were going to be a real problem for us. I really did, especially with some of the form we've been on recently. It's not been great. Hoey's been played in. To seal it now is 4-0. Oh, well, my fear is, viewers, I've called this as the easier game. And... oh, sorry, the harder game, and now it's done, right? This is done. Mark Mundy's going to come on for Gio Craig. I'm going to bring on Jesse Wallalasson for David Hoey, and we're going to just, remain calm. There might be another highlight here. Masuda, if he plays through Gio Craig, he could be in for 5, viewers. He's coming off in a moment. Oh, he could have made it 5. It's going to be a corner, is it? No, they just about keep it in. Just about keep it in as they make a bit of a mess of it. 4-0. Blimey. I couldn't have seen this coming. I could not have seen this coming. Chingoka as well in the centre. Seems like a logical move to get him off as well. We'll just keep Turner there for now. It's fine, isn't it? 10 minutes to go. 4 goals to the good. There's no second leg, viewers. They've got a corner. I mean, if you want a goal, boys, have a goal, because frankly, I don't care. As the ball's cleared away, Granville's going to get there. Stamford came into this, I think, maybe thinking they were favourites, and based upon some of the players in their sides, they were probably right to think so. I mean, I can't believe we're winning 4-0. Oh my word, Loom's in. Could he get a goal back? Their luck's not in, viewers. The fact it comes down to this one game, by the way, after a 38-game league season is brutal, really. At least we get 2 shots at it now, this game and the final, and we will be in that final, viewers. Thames 4, Stamford 0. Celebrate on the touchline. Surely the fans are going to love this. We'll find out, viewers. Come on, though. That's what we're talking about. I love this. Right, there we are. Leah there. Fantastic result. Defended well, attacked well. Just a brilliant all-round performance. They love the Diamond. They love the Diamond. Joseph's loving Hoey. Pretty good, isn't he? Yes, he is indeed. indeed. As everyone's happy. Daisy there just put, get in! Yes, Daisy, come on! No one set up the Thames. Annoying. Clean sheet for Michael Emery as well as the promotion playoff final then. There's going to be a fair few of them. A few sides have already gone up then. Interesting, as Ashford, the side that finished above us, have been knocked out and they will not be promoted. I'm pretty sure, I'll just double check, this is a one game playoff final. So it comes down to this. We play in 3 days' time. We don't do training or anything, so can you even technically rest them here? Is that possible? Can I rest players that technically don't train? I don't know. We're going to try, I think, anyway. So it's Marske United. If it's said differently, I do apologise if you're from the Marske area. I don't know where it is. Apparently it's by the sea in North Yorkshire. Oh, blimey, it's up near Middlesbrough. Flip it, blimey. I don't know if we're not going to be able to understand their accents, although they won't understand ours. I assume these games are played at neutral venues, which is probably beneficial to both sides, depending on where it is. If not, we're travelling all the way up to the northeast for this one, which is a long old way. It's at Coronation Park, which is the home of Eastwood. Where do Eastwood play? It says Midlands Counties Football. We'll find out. So I'm playing GeoGuessr this. That's all I'm doing at the moment. It's just outside Nottingham. So what they've done, viewers, is they've picked a very middling venue for us, which is perfect. For those who don't live in the UK, Nottingham is basically right in the middle of London and sort of the Middlesbrough area. So it's worked out well. It's a team meeting. Do you want to do the team meeting, viewers? Do you do the team meeting? I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say we can do this. This is possible. Not great. Move on. Negative effect. They're furious is a bit much, I think. Blimey, let's just hope our performance is enough that won't matter. Quite a few fringe players really not happy that they've not really been involved this season. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, boys. I'm so sorry. Okay, team-wise, I think you know what we're going to do. We're going to play the exact same lineup that has just won 4-0. I mean, obviously. Emery, Clark, Holmes, New, Hannah, Chingoka, Cousin Brad Carr, Lee, Masuda, Craig and Hoey in there. This is going to be it now. Are we getting promoted to Tier 7 or are we remaining in Tier 8? It's time to find out. Hopefully they're not too furious and can actually, play the game. That'd be good. There's a few of their boys. Not names that I'm familiar with, but Ravenscroft is a great name, as is Liptrot. One of the fans has called Hannah at left back a generational talent. I don't know whether I agree with that. Let's just give ourselves an idea. So he's their forward. I didn't know he was in their team. He's their forward. We'll just compare him to Hoey to give us an idea of how different they are. Oh, no. Okay, it's going to be fine, viewers. It's going to be absolutely fine. Are there central midfielders? Is Liptrot good? He's not great, is he? Ravenscroft next to him. He's very athletic, which is going to be annoying. I probably should try and sign him. Although I don't think he's going to travel all the way down from up there. So maybe not. As the teams come out then, nice for us. We get to wear our red kit for this one. They're in sort of a yellowy blue combination. And here we go then. It's the playoff final. One team goes to Tier 7. One battles again in Tier 8. And for context, for those that are curious, as they've scored immediately. Oh, it was a Gouda goal. Sorry. Shouldn't be doing it when it's against my team. With Thames FC, we did not get promoted in our first season. We did not make it. Can AFC Thames go one better, as that is a Gouda header? Don't do it twice. It was quite a good header, though. I mean, he's not called quite good, though. Quite Gouda. It doesn't work. All right, then. In this diamond, we've not really had the ball yet. We've seen us do nothing as things stand. As Matsuda there, I feel like he might be eaten alive in this team, as they've hit the post. Are we going to react? Are we going to react? Are we going to? Who was that there not running? Mate, please. Who was in charge? Why has he not run to the ball there? Who was it? It was someone back here. Any of you would do. Holmes, stick a leg out, mate. It's 2-0 to Marske, and they're already in the lead. Oh, no. 2-0. And I already feel like it's not over. Not over, but it's not good, is it? What do you do from here? What do you actually do? We were keeping things quite basic. We're going to have to up the tempo, play a little bit more direct, I think, is probably the way forward here. We've got to try and get these front two involved, because if we're going to do anything in this game, it has to come from those two boys. As 2-0 down, we've got a free kick. I mean, maybe this is going to be the turnaround we need. This is going to be Masunda to take it, or Suda to take it, as it's a wonderful free kick. We've knocked it in. New scores. Well, they didn't react, much like we didn't. New pokes home. Let's look at a replay, because the angle was a bit weird on that one. Devilishly good free kick from Masuda. And then New is there to poke home Ryan New's first goal of the season. What a time to score it. We're going to get the exact same camera angle, viewers. As it's knocked down, New reacts quickest, and it's 2-1, and we're back in the game. Terrible start there. They've got another corner. They've already scored one in this game as they've gone close. Michael Emery ushers that one over. Doesn't actually get a touch to it, but he had it covered all the way, I think. I hope. Michael Emery's distribution. What will it be like? Oh, good. Because we're playing with Diamond. I feel like we play more sort of shorter passing. He's just launched it long, hasn't he? So let's just forget everything I said and watch what happens next as the ball played across is decent. Cousin Brad Carr's not there. Michael Emery beaten and lip trot. It's one of the best names ever. And it's his 5th goal of the season. And we're in the mud, viewers. 3-1. At least I feel like there's goals in the game. 3-1 down. I mean, what do I go more positive? Do we get aggressive? Are they furious? Is that helping? Our XG is pretty good for a side that have only scored 1 goal, but it's whether we can get another one now. And if we can't, what do we change to make it happen? The time in this first half is ebbing away. So at half-time, Master 3, Thames 1, and you can see from the stats alone, viewers, they are dominating. Hands in pockets. I'm going to sound far from pleased. I'm going to try and use that anger and motivate. Tactically, I'm going to make one change. We've got playmakers either side here with Lee and Cousin Brad Carr. I'm going to keep them in there. We're going to move... Are we going to move? I think we are going to move him. Yeah, we're going to move Chingoka slightly further forward, less of a defensive role, and try and have him... I'm going to have him run a bit more. I'm actually going to pick him a central midfielder on attack. Lee's going to play the ball-winning role, sitting a little bit deeper. Chingoka's just got a little bit more athleticism in him. I'm going to do a similar thing and change Cousin Brad Carr to a Mazzala on this side. And then these 5 players now really trying to push home some sort of advantage. Although Masunda there is having a bit of an iffy... I might make a bold change here. I'm thinking of bringing Mark Mundy on, to be honest. But he's 5'3", and I'm not sure just having 18 finishing is enough. I kind of want to bring Belho on the right wing and play him as an attacker and then have like a bit of an off-centre situation with Howie and Craig. I think we're going to. Having the Masala on that side as well will create... We've talked about it before. We talked about it last episode, in fact. Having an overload in certain areas can be really, really effective. And that's what we're going to do on this side. I'm going to try and work things out there as well. I want everything to come from that side. Might give Howie some more space. I've got to try something. And this is the thing I'm going to try. If they score from this set piece immediately, viewers, it's almost a waste of time, isn't it? As the ball's headed clear to the left wing, where, of course, we don't have anybody, it's going to be a case that can we win this ball back and create another chance for ourselves as it's knocked down really well. Shot goes in. It's an absolute screamer. It's an absolute screamer by Gabolanan. Hopefully I'm saying that a little bit correctly. Ade Abolahan. 4-1. That's the bottom line, isn't it? 4-1. It's obviously not good. I don't know what you do from here. I mean, it's going to have to be something remarkable to get back into this now. As the ball's played in, we need a goal. We need it very, very quickly to get that deficit back down to 2. We can't give it away here. That's the one thing we can't afford to do. Belho's in there. It's a decent chance, you know, and I guess we'll go attacking from here. We'll try our absolute best to make something happen. Demand a little bit more as well. Do we go, I mean, tactically here, do we change more things up? Do we try and press them a little higher? Do we try and distribute it far and long and try and force them back a little bit? I still think we can score 3 goals. I know that's crazy, but I've got a weird set of beliefs here, viewers. All right, it's a throw-in. We've got to score quite soon. That's the problem. Clark with the ball in. Hoey's there. There was part of me there that thought it might have been a penalty, viewers. As the ball is kicked away towards that side, Nu's going to get there, our goal scorer for the first half. Back to Michael Emery. It's whether we can make something happen from all the way back in our own box here. And that's not the pass you want to see from Michael Emery. I have told him to launch it forward, to be fair. So you can't be too critical. As that ball up towards Hoey. He's knocked down to Gio Craig now, who might be in on goal. Gio Craig, lots to do from there. The shot goes in. It's easy for the goalkeeper, isn't it? Very easy. 20 minutes to go. What do you do with 20 minutes to go? Do you just fire everybody forward now? Do you just throw caution to the wind? Hannah's going to go off. We're going to get Walla Lasson up there as well. Him and Belho are going to switch places, actually. Belho's going to play an inside forward role. These two are going to go to a more natural situation up front. Cochrane's going to come in for Clark, who's on a booking. Yeah, I don't really know, viewers, to be honest. You're right, we've not done it all season. Libero, why not? No, he can't play that. He can't play Libero. All right, we'll put him in as a stopper right in the centre. We're going for it. I mean, you can't say we're not going for it. Let's hope we can encourage with 15 minutes to go. We need a goal, though, and we need it now. Instruction-wise, let's turn these off. Let's not whack the ball into the box ever so much. Let's go. Hell for leather, viewers. Come on, we've got to just go for this now. Every aggressive thing we can do, we're going to do. That's all we can do. And there's just not even a chance being created, though. The only opportunity we're seeing on our screens. I don't know what else I can do. I'm going for it. And they've scored again. 5-1, viewers. In our debut season. In a season where I've got to sort of remember, we were tipped to be mid-table and we've ended up in a playoff final. So it's hard to be disappointed, but when you get this close, it's hard not to be. And what I said, by the way, was right. I thought the first game was going to be the tough game. We absolutely blitzed it. The second game, which I thought would be somewhat easier, hasn't been at all. Not even a little bit, as this is a highlight in our favour. Gio Craig, he looked offside to me. He's been put in the back of the net. It's just nice to see the red flash at the bottom, to be honest. We'll have Gio Craig next season. Well, I wonder if that will help things a little bit. Of course, the easiest route out of this league is to win a league title. And if we could do that next season, then perfect. We've got ourselves in the playoffs, it became the minimum. So I guess that's pleasing. In this game, we've just what feels like being beaten by a better side, a more clinical side. And that ends our first season. I feel sad. I'm not going to say what the season was like. I feel sad. Apparently, I'm supposed to say that was unacceptable. Throw the water bottle. I mean, I've destroyed the morale here, viewers. The good news is I was offered a new contract not that long ago, so things are looking up. Squad unhappy with the club situation. They want to talk about it. Brilliant. I mean, when you say squad, these two. Well, fortunately for me, I'll be back again next season, so I've got another chance to do it. 50% win percentage from the 48 games we played this season. It was a weird season. It never really felt like it truly got going. We had a nice few spells here and there, but then runs of defeat. January sticks out as something that we really sort of started to throw away a little bit. And whether we could have been promoted as champions this year, well, we were 11 points off the top. So that's the goal for next season, I think. Trying to find a way to do the business. The fact that Shamar Moore won't be in the side or won't be in the league next season is probably a big help. Jamie Philpott got a lot of goals last year. Is he someone we should be trying to attract and bring in? Of course, with the backing of being a breakaway team from Thames FC, we do have the opportunity to maybe go out and spend a tiny little bit amount of money. Let's take a look at the finances. Yes, 7,600 in the transfer budget and 170,000 in the balance, which has stayed very, very even actually throughout the season. So if you've been coming to watch the games, thank you. It's really, really helped. Top performers this year, goes without saying, David Hoey has been a man on a mission this year. We've already got him signed up for another year next season, so he'll be with us once again. And with the partnership I mentioned before of him and Gio Craig, maybe, just maybe, these two boys could set this league alight. Maybe getting Gio Craig on an actual contract might be the way forward with that one before we lose him on a free to someone. Because I'm Radcar, another really good performer. The average rating's definitely down on Football Manager since a recent update, so that's a little bit concerning. They're the last 5 games. The average ratings throughout the season, you can see, pretty low for a side that finished third, right? Yeah, agree? Yeah, I think we all agree. Here we go then, into next season. Thank you for watching this first year. If you have enjoyed it, do drop a like on it. Thank you to everyone in the Supporters Club as well. There'll be extra content about this season, going a little bit more in depth, coming soon over on the Patreon. So if you're over there, do remember to check it out or get involved in the Discord, which is in the description down below as well. There's a special section for the Supporters Club, as well there is for everybody else. So if you just want to get involved in the Discord, you can do. We love with care. From DoctorBenjyFM next time. I'll see you for another season. The transfer window is going to be interesting. So close and so far.